Thank you for that rousing introduction. Hi guys. I wanna first of all greet some VIPs who are with us this afternoon. Of course, my partner in creativity, DTI Undersecretary Fita Aldaba, Yusek Fita. Thank you so much for all that you do for the creative sector. My other partner, Design Center of the Philippines Executive Director Ria Matute. Congrats on all that you do, Ria. Our Good Design Award Philippines 2024 Jury Chair and Design Advisory Council Co-Chair Mylene Aviva. Not a robot, but very much creative. And I was talking to him earlier, our Chairman Emeritus of the DAC Architect Royal Pineda. Royal, congrats on all that you do. The NCCA, I believe, is also with us. The chairman of NCCA, Ino Manalo. I haven't seen him though. And our Globe Vice President for Marketing and Communications, Cruzella Magpayo Cervantes. So nice to be your seatmate. And so many of my friends and colleagues who I bumped into, Carlo Calma, I saw Dan Matutina, I saw Marvin Conan, I saw Jody Aguilon, I saw Judith. So many of you are here, and it's nice to, Mike Laparols, it's nice to see everyone gathered together for the love of the thighs there in the back. It's so nice to see everyone just gathered together for the love of design and to celebrate achievements in the field. So, esteemed guests, design advocates, colleagues in government, and everyone joining us online, Masantos Siago Tsukinamin, greetings and creativity to you all. Of course, J.A. Falarme, oh my gosh, my fellow theater guy, is also here. Today, we celebrate two momentous occasions. First, we stand united with the World Design Organization in marking the World Industrial Design Day. As Tim Brown, the CEO of IDEO, once said, design is the first sign of human existence. It's been with us since we first picked up a rock and fashioned it into a tool. These words from Tim Brown underline the immense power of design to drive positive change across economic, social, cultural, and environmental spheres. Design can create more sustainable, inclusive, and equitable solutions that improve the lives of people around the world. I'm actually a recent convert to good design myself, whether it's employing the services of a fashion designer so that I will feel a little bit more empowered when I go to Congress or when I go to events, or even employing the services of an interior designer, especially during the pandemic as I grew tired of seeing my apartment every day and seeing how it was not as functional as it could be. And now it's like better living really with good design. Or in general, just working with designers to like better whether it's the infrastructure in our district, our tourism sites, or even just curating the overall experiences of people. Good design really goes a long way. And so on that note, again, a very happy World Industrial Design Day to us all. Secondly, yay, let's clap for that. Let's go design. Sabi nga nung, wait, di pa tapos. May 3 pages pa ako. Sabi nga nila, I think it was Tita Cynthia, Almario, Tita Ivy, a lot of the designers really, sina Judith, when we would meet every week to discuss design policy. Back then, the mantra was build, build, build. And now we're like saying, imagine if our mantra could be design, design, design. How much better would our life be here in the Philippines if we champion design and make it the primus inter pares, the first among all? That would be so exciting. Secondly, it is my distinct honor to be here at the Good Design Awards Philippines. I think it's my first time to attend. Or if I've attended before, baka just online. But this program plays a pivotal role in elevating Philippine design excellence. Just 2 years ago, this very stage witnessed 11 Philippine design solutions emerge victorious. Notably, 8 of these award-winning designs went on to achieve the prestigious G Mark in Japan, a testament to the global appeal and quality of Philippine ingenuity. This remarkable achievement wouldn't have been possible without the strong partnership and collaboration between the Design Center, the ASEAN Japan Center, and the Japan Institute of Design Promotion. This partnership was 7 years in the making, and this year was the first year a juror representing the Japan Institute of Design Promotion, Mr. Shunsuke Ishikawa, became a member of the Philippine Board of Jurors and participated in the deliberation process. Japan, a global design powerhouse known for its focus on innovation, functionality, and aesthetic, offers a platform for Philippine design to stand alongside its Japanese counterparts, as well as those from around the world vying for the G Mark or the Good Design Award in Japan. Their rigorous selection process serves as a benchmark, pushing Philippine designers to continually refine their craft and achieve international recognition. This, in turn, opens doors to exports, investments, and collaborations, solidifying the Philippines' position as a creative hub in Asia. I was telling Edie Ria earlier that we need to work on ramping up the information education campaign for the Good Design Awards so that eventually all 110 million Filipinos will understand the value of winning the Good Design Award. So maybe designers can also leverage the GDAP, or not? The Good Design Award that you win to be able to maybe increase your productivity, whether of yourself as a creator or of your firm. This year, a record-breaking 204 design entries were submitted from across the Philippines, demonstrating the growing commitment to elevate the competitiveness of our creative sector. From this impressive pool, 84 innovative designs were shortlisted, and today we celebrate 25 of them in the prestigious Good Design Award Philippines. So GDAP nga, GDAP. On that note, a warm welcome to all the brilliant and creative minds behind these entries. This surge in participation speaks volumes about the state of Philippine design and the heightened national awareness of design's potential as a driver of industrialization and provider of impact-driven solutions to the most pressing challenges of our generation. Looking around the world, we see countries harnessing the power of their creative and design industries and the critical role they play in economic growth and holistic national development. The UK, for instance, meticulously mapped its creative sector contribution, paving the way for strategic support. And just like the UK's pioneering efforts, a recent Philippine Statistics Authority report highlights the significance of our creative economy. In 2023, the Philippine creative industries generated a staggering 1.72 trillion pesos for our economy, contributing 7.1% to our gross domestic product. This impressive performance represents a robust 6.9% growth from the previous year, solidifying the creative sector's status as a key driver of the country's economic prosperity. Research demonstrated that Philippine design is dynamic and predominantly focused on image making at 35% and object making at 19%. Of the creative domains, symbols and images and other related activities had the highest share of 31.5%, or 541.75 billion pesos to the total creative economy in 2023, which is actually higher by 2.4% than the 529.12 billion peso value of the sector in 2022. So my growth sa design. Furthermore, according to the Design Counts mapping commissioned by the Design Center of the Philippines, the Philippine design economy in 2022 employed around 705,000 people and generated 1.2 trillion in gross value add. So this accounted for 1.8% of total national employment and 6.6% of the national gross value add. So meaning to say, if there's around 700,000 people in the design sector and there are about 7 million plus workers in the creative industries, you can just imagine how big a chunk of the creative labor force in the country is occupied by design jobs. Indeed, design is one of the core pillars and significant contributors to the creative economy, holding immense value. Over the years, I've followed the Design Center's initiatives, particularly the design economy mapping and the formulation of the National Design Policy, which I understand will be finalized later this year. These efforts are crucial building blocks in harnessing the creative industries to achieve the goals outlined in Ambition Natin 2040, which is matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay. And this will also very much complement the Philippine Development Plan 2023 to 2028, which is really the Bible of which all of the government agencies base their policies, projects, plans, and activities on. Why is design such a crucial part of this equation? Because it really breathes life into everything we create and we consume. It adds value to our products and our services, making them more functional, innovative, and user-friendly. Good design is the soul of every successful product or service. It elevates our creative industries by adding significant value. Meaning to say, good design is the secret sauce to success, especially as we empower the backbone of our economy, which is our creative MSMEs, and especially our creators, and even our indigenous peoples and indigenous cultural communities, the IBs and the ICCs. Building on this momentum, the enactment of RA 11904, or the Philippine Creative Industries Development Act in 2022, is certainly a landmark achievement for all of us. I can't alone take credit for that because really, all of you in this room, or most of you in this room, were with me in all those long Zoom sessions. A lot of the insights came from conversations with all of you. So this is really our collective achievement. I'm proud to have championed this with you guys, which of course institutionalizes support for the creative sector and establishes a long-term roadmap to unlock and unleash its full potential. And of course, I likewise commit to ensure its proper implementation even as I approach my final year in office in this coming year. With RA 11904 in place, the Philippine design sector can become a key driver in our collective vision, which is to see the Philippines become the #1 creative economy in all of ASEAN by the year 2030. Yeah! I think kaya naman, Yusek Kita. Director Lilian, you're here also. I think kaya naman. Because we are leading in creative services export. No? We're just kind of lagging in creative goods export due to a host of problems, which hopefully will be resolved by all of us really coming together to propose whole-of-nation synergy and solution to the woes of the design sector. If I remember correctly, it's more expensive to ship furniture from Cebu to Manila than it is to Singapore. Because of a logistics problem, or to be a furniture designer, you have to obtain like 17 to 20 permits. So hopefully we can work with the Anti-Red Tape Authority to streamline business processes. But definitely with the PCIDA in place, the Philippine design sector can definitely be a game changer for all of us. And as stated, of course, in the Design Competitiveness Act, which is the Bible of the Design Center of the Philippines, the government shall promote an economy and society driven by design and creativity. So you can just Google the law. I'm not gonna bother you with like sound bites from it, but definitely it really identifies design as a key economic driver. So the Design Center of the Philippines family deserves an applause for spearheading the Good Design Award Philippines. My gratitude to the Design Advisory Council present and past for your dedication, your innovation, your creativity, your malasakit, most of all, for the sector. Let us all remain tireless champions of good design, driving the Philippine creative industries forward towards global competitiveness and recognition. Before I end, I always am invited to speak in all these creative fora, whether it's for gastronomy or recently the United Architects of the Philippines invited me to their General Assembly, or whether it's in the performing arts at the CCP or National Book Development Board, some book trade fair, whether it's a Philippine Book Festival or Manila. Anyway, I'm always present in these fora, and I'm always asked the question, what is the future of the creative economy? And of course, the de rigueur autopilot answer is like, oh, tech, artificial intelligence, all of these fourth industrial revolution solutions that really improve business productivity. But I always take a different approach because, talking to the Content Creators Association of the Philippines and the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines and a lot of different pioneers in the global creative landscape, the future of the creative economy for me, while I acknowledge that yes, those exist, is really intellectual property ecology. And it's something that we can only really unlock if we get all of the creative sectors together in a room. Of course, I mentioned Carlo Calma earlier. He had a Ballet Philippines Diosa. So it's like interior design and the performing arts. Of course, Parokya ni Edgar partnered with resorts, Newport World Resorts and Full House Theater Company. They recently just closed their OPM Jukebox Musical. Of course, One More Chance, the musical, is a collaboration naman between film and theater and even music, because it uses the songs of Ben and Ben. And then there are so many collaborations happening across sectors that I think we should be leaning into some more. We should explore ways in which we can all uplift each other's industries by infusing our distinct creativity to find new forms, shapes, and energies in other creative sectors. I am a believer in the German concept of Gesamtkunstwerk, or like the total art. I am a believer in all of us working together to be able to improve upon each other and prove the worth and our salt to the whole of government and the whole of nation. I think that's starting to happen now. Government is starting to really recognize the value of the creative sector. For the Secretary of Health, Sec Ted Urbosa, to approach me wanting to collaborate with DTI for the creative sector. For our hospitals? Oh yeah, of course, they can be sites of creativity. And even a well-designed hospital can improve wellness outcomes, can improve the productivity of workers, can improve mental health. So there are so many ways in which we can all work together. So my joke is, and it's nice that I saw Mylene again, who's part of the Women's Business Council, right? So my joke then was, until such time that I see Trece have its own land in Enchanted Kingdom, like we haven't really realized the full potential of intellectual property ecology. Something like a comic book that became a Marvel Cinematic Universe. We can unlock that also for ourselves and for the country if we all sort of vote in and work together. So the future is undoubtedly creative, and Filipino ingenuity will shine brightly on the world stage. Maraming salamat po. Congrats to all the winners, and have a pleasant rest of your evening. Thank you.